So one of us is gonna get a butterfly hook, just like so behind the knee. Simple game. From here, all we're gonna try to do is get up and get on top. So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, whoever wins, wins. And then we reset, do the other side, and then the other guy will take his butterfly hook. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And he wins. Very simple. Just get on top. If you get on top, you win. And then reset, the other person gets the butterfly hook. Good? Yes. All right, let's go. You guys are gonna start here in the knee shield position, very common, popular place for a lot of, I guess, good jiu-jitsu guys will play here, like ADCC right now. You'll watch 20-minute matches stuck in this position. They can't pass on top, and I can't sweep or submit down below. It's just a really kind of neutral position. Doesn't have to be. There's some secrets here, but I want you guys to start with the knee shield position. Depending on your legs and your body type, it could look different ways. It could look like this, where my feet are disconnected and I have a high frame. It could look where my feet are connected and I still have, like, for me, I have, I guess, fairly long lower legs. I can connect up here. I don't want to be straight here where Chris can just push my knee past. Ooh. I don't want to be down low where he can just smash my knees together and make me weak. So strong here when he tries to compress my knees. It's a difficult thing. That's why for me, off the crap. Come on back. Come on back. I like the connection, although it gives me a foot cramp. Here I find I'm a little bit weaker. He can still collapse my knee if he really wants to. Whereas when I make a connection here, I do feel stronger, but that's just me. Everybody's different. Foot cramp, come on.
Just got to time the foot cramp.
All right, so I want you guys starting here, and top player, all you have to do is figure out how to get by this knee shield and smash, get to side mount or back mount, or even stand up. Okay, nah, let's not do stand up. You gotta pass, because it's just gonna create a different type of game. So from here, Chris is gonna try to pass my guard. Good. He wins. For me, my options are to try to sweep this guy, bump him over. Maybe I can enter into the legs. Like any of this stuff is good. However, I can get out of the position to get to a dominant position, right? No clear instruction, it's up to you, do what you want. But top player, your job is to pass the guard. Bottom player, your job is to get on top or submit. Good? All right, let's go. Sleeve, and I can start pulling across the body. No gi, because I can't make that grip, and this is a really weak grip. I have to basically dive to the far side leg, getting under here, and now it starts working like the same kind of idea, where I can start rotating him away from me and entering into the leg. So no gi, we kind of like, this is the big thing. If I get here, he's gonna have to cross face me back to put me flat, and now look, he beats my knee shield, and now I have this, I'm trapped, right? So we have to make sure that if we go, we gotta go and commit to him. Whereas I dive underneath, and I'm gonna frame underneath Chris's arm here, which makes this crossface very difficult. I can reach up and block however, when he tries to come down for the crossface, I extend him away, and I can start entering into the legs. So like, the other attack that's really common for me would be on this far side arm. I need to protect, because he could reach up, maybe he could like overwrap my head. Yes, this is a real bad problem for passing the knee shield. So if I'm shriveled up and I make myself accessible, my neck is reachable by Chris, it's a very bad decision for me. So as I come back, I keep my posture here, and I keep my arm checking his far side arm here the whole time. So now we have like a little bit of a hand battle. Maybe I get wrist control. As soon as I get wrist control, I'm gonna shoot up and catch the Kimura here. As I fall to my back, I'm gonna try to get the finish. Be a very difficult thing to finish here because he's got lots of time to grab inside his leg to defend, which is fine. Boom, I go to Kimura, and we end up in this position. From here now, I can start running Chris over and take him over to the backside here. Kimura. Bunch of different ways this goes down, but that's sort of the general idea. Framing. I can't get to the leg, it's too far. I circle inside space, both grips. I grab the wrist, and I shoot up and I grab the Kimura. If I'm smart, I keep his hand away from the leg, fall to my back, and then I push his hand over his back, and from here it's gonna be an easy thing to get the finish. Might not be so easy because he could probably do a little forward roll here. Yep. And we end up in the same position, right? This is gonna be where we're gonna end off of this, where I'm gonna be able to come up on top or do, I think you guys did pencil choke a couple weeks ago, or here. A bunch of different things could happen. So knee shield, our hands are inside. Super important, both hands inside. If he wins this battle, I'm gonna get cross-face, flattened out, using a passway guard easily. So I block the arm, come up, snake hand around. I think you guys, we did that, right? Snake hand. I get all my classes confused. There's too many. Quick show of hands, who remembers the snake hand Kimura stuff? Oh boy, I don't think we did it in this class. All right, so inside, I come over, this arm wraps around his arm, and I grab my own wrist, double wrist lock. Dustin Dennis teaches this, the snake hand. He messaged my coach at 3:30 in the morning. The snake hand is the key to the Kimura. That was the entire message. Didn't make any sense. Here, boom. Once I have this locked up, I can keep his hand away from his back. I fall to my back and I push his hand over his back. I still have the same grip. Can you straighten your arm here, Chris? Super strong. As I turn my hips towards his head, I can start pushing over his head. He might be able to roll, but look, I do have a guard here. I have weight on his leg. Do a roll?
There's no roll.
There's no roll anymore.
No.
Break the arm. One more time. Let's turn this way. All right. Inside space, grip, shoot up. The snake hand is the key to the Kimura. Double wrist lock. Fall to the back. Keep his hand away from the leg. Push his hand over his back. Keep the weight on this leg so he can't roll. Or let him roll. Either way. Get here. Make sense? Kind of a lot. Let's go. My shoulder, my elbow hurts for like weeks after. I need to tap. But what happens is if they keep the arm straight, it can be real annoying to try to overpower him here. But if you look, my palm is pointing up towards the ceiling here, makes it pretty weak. If I can turn this over, it becomes quite easy to guide his hand, because otherwise I'm trying to push his hand like this, which is not a very strong way. If I reinforce it with my entire arm here, now I'm strong. I don't have to use much strength to overpower Chris here. So I want you guys just to try this, because it's kind of there's two variations you can do. One is just the motorcycle twist. The other one is I just slide down his arm about 2 inches and I grab his top knuckles. And I just pull him away. You know which one I like.
You do that one-handed?
Sort of. The really effective way to do this though would be to pull Chris's pinky down towards his knees, and so I'm twisting the wrist lock as I'm, instead of just going straight, I want to go here. But you don't have to. So I want you guys to play here, to straighten the arm and try to do it like, I can't overpower him. Motorcycle, turn the wrist. Oh, you're gonna get the finish. Something to note here for Chris's safety, I didn't talk about this, but if Chris looks his head towards me and I try to roll him, he's gonna break his neck, right? Whenever you're in the top position and you're gonna get rolled, whether you're the one initiating the roll or you're being swept, look at the feet. It's gonna be way safer. You're not gonna get your neck acting as a wedge against your whole body weight when they try to roll you over. All right, so there's 2 things to play with. Wrist lock, motorcycle hand, and then don't break your neck. All right. As a side note, like Chris had said, like if you make the wrist grip first, everybody knows you're gonna try to Kimura. So it would behoove you to not give that away so easy. Get the snake hand first and then make your grip, or like Chris said, you can do like an underhand grip, because this is really difficult to break. This grip with my palm up, he can't just circle to beat. It's really difficult. He can pull it away, which is kind of ideal for me. But if I go here, it's a really easy thing for him just to pummel in and beat this grip. It's too hard to hold on to, right? So just blocking the hand is just, I don't want him touching my head with it. That's kind of my whole game here. Block, stick hand, and now I make my grip. From here, maybe I can't get the finish, or even worse, he's gonna hide it into his thigh, and he beat me here. Okay, that's a problem. Once he's made this defensive grip into the thigh, I'm gonna have to sweep him. In order to sweep him, I'm gonna switch my hips underneath, pinch my legs together, and bridge him. Oh, he looked the wrong way. Do you guys see that? He looked towards my face. You gotta protect your partners.
Yep.
You don't want to kill them. Sorry. He's got a good defensive grip. I dish my hips underneath. I lift it, I bridge him. Ooh. If we stay connected here, totally fine. Can we do a backwards roll? Can we rewind that? Ninjas. 50-year-old ninjas right here. Alright, so if the leg is trapped, that's okay. You might find it easier to free it and kind of let him start to pass. This is like everyone's gonna be happy. I dish my hips underneath, I bridge, and I push him over and I straighten my arms away from the body here. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna heist my hips up. I'm gonna put my knee across the belly, down to the floor, and I'm rolling on my forehead, not my chin. Kids, for some reason, do this. And I don't know why, but if Chris decides to get up, he's gonna break my neck. So stay on your forehead nice and strong here. This leg is now behind Chris's neck, and that's important. When I start to turn, this foot goes to the floor. I pop up, cross my feet, and I have a really nice Kimura here, where he's completely isolated. I know it looks like a lot, I promise it's not. It might be a lot. Boom, he hides the hand into the thigh. Can't get my Kimura. Open the guard, dish my hips underneath, straighten my legs. Heist up, shin across the belly, forehead on the floor. Start to go, I pull my foot out, lock. Ooh, have a nice isolated Kimura here. He might be able to do a forward roll.
Maybe, but not from that.
I've had like some people who did it, I'm like, that's crazy, but okay, it's fruitless, man, it doesn't help. Here, take my foot out, maybe he starts to pass, it really doesn't matter. Bridge, put him over. Up on my forehead, knee to the floor. If he's still holding on to the thigh, my knee's gonna go between the body. That's not ideal, it would be better to be here. Catching it. Make sense? We'll see. Here, and Brody also, like there's a nice counter armbar from the Kimura, but it's good, but you have to do the sweep like aggressively in order to make it work. So as Chris goes to pass the guard, in order for me to hit the sweep here, I get my hips underneath and I just bridge and over he goes, right? Here, I'm gonna heist up, my knee goes to the floor, and before I roll, that's the move.
Oh. So your leg's already on.
It's already
Yeah.
It's so easy when you do it.
so easy. It's easy. Okay, let's get some rolls in.